What is up, YouTube? Welcome to episode 17 of D&D Thera Tales. If you all go on to enjoy this, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below, turn your notification bell on. Blow the series up. Let's make it big. Let's become a big YouTube D&D channel. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
I told YouTube
Hello,
to subscribe
everyone.
so we can become big and rich. Then we can all play D&D together in person.
Wouldn't that be something?
So split across a couple of different states. So in the last episode, we met one of the 7 archbishops of Sin, who is basically the generals for the Ancient One. We met Greed, learned he cannot escape a gamble. So the party went up to the mines where he was hanging out at, and got really lucky. Gambled 3 times against him, beat him 3 times. Zeph learned who was behind the attack on the elves from like 10 episodes ago. And they freed the orcs. They made a bet that the orcs would be free from the Ancient One's army. They rolled higher. And so the Archbishop dipped out and the orcs were set free. They returned. Liliana offered to let them hang out in Jolo with her as they slowly began rebuilding the capital. And that was 2 months ago. We now flash forward 2 months. The entire party now lives comfortably in the beginning of a city. They have freed over half of Jolo from the clutches of the Ancient One's army, going out on raids with the new orc army that they have obtained in Liliana. And every time they come back with new people. And they have turned this forest that the ogres once lived in into the beginnings of a real city. They've taken the mine and turned it, and they now enjoy working in the mines. It's no longer hell and torture. And they have slowly been removing granite and rock that they have turned into castles and buildings and shops and shopping centers. And it's not the biggest city in the world. It definitely can barely be called a town, but there are now a few thousand different monsters living within this town. None of them are homeless. They all have homes. They go out and they raid and they find food. They have farms around the area. And all around, you guys have been doing a good job of liberating this continent from the Ancient One. All the while, Zeph, you have kind of been personally taken under the tutelage of Liliana. And she's kind of made you not a super outgoing person, but you are more of a leader than you were 2 months ago. The people of the town you live in, they look up to you. Besides Liliana, there's no one who outranks you in this town that you have now begun creating. You are the second in command, the general to her president. I'm out of metaphors and similes. You get the points.
Yep.
The entire time, the Forgotten One, it's kind of you guys kind of built him a little temple in which he sits around and meditates in. You've gone to him for guidance a few times, and he has guided you each and every time. But yeah, it's now 2 months later. The entire party is now level 10. And Liliana has called you in for a small meeting. The entire party, not just Zeph.
Yep.
And so you all walk into a meeting room with and a big old granite hall with the skull throne that Liliana had personally transported from her old capital to her new one. At the base of her skull sits a long table, kind of like from the original Avatar, where the Fire Lord has his meetings. That's basically what the room you guys are sitting in right now, except there's no fire burning everywhere.
I mean, I could fix that.
Nope, no fire burning everywhere. And as you all walk in, she says, "Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you all can make it. Hope you had a good morning."
Horribly also.
Pleasant.
"Oh yeah, my lady. Been a real good time. I learned lots of words today." our Mr. Owl friend is hanging out on Zeph's shoulder as he has become accustomed to doing every day now. Hardly ever leaves your side now, Zeph.
Oh, fitting.
He does go to battle with you guys, and unlike the battle against Greed, he is useful after he transforms. He's actually pretty. He's a good ally to have on your side. You have learned. And she says, "Oh well, please sit down. Sit down. We have much to talk about." And you all take your seats on this long war meeting table. On it is a map of Jolo. You all are in the top, or the forest is located in the top right corner of the map. And you guys have slowly taken over about half of the right side of this continent. Including the insect, a forest full of large insects to the south, and a mountain range that is also to the south. In this mountain range is the Old Temple of Time, which is a fun place you guys got to explore. But the other side of the map has not been liberated from the Ancient One, and you've basically started an all-out war here in Jolo, as the armies of the Ancient One have kind of retaken over the old capital and use it as their base of operations. And you all constantly fight at the borders, and Jolo has been split down the middle. So Liliana looks at you all and she says, "Well, the Ancient One's armies have backed off the past few days, but that worries me. I feel that they may be beginning a counter-strike soon."
Well, definitely know we're ready if they decide to come attack soon, but should we maybe go in and see what they're doing?
Well, I feel the smarter plan might be to rally our forces and meet them on the border instead of letting them come in. If we
Counter
can push,
the counter-strike.
exactly. If we can push them back here, we might be able to push them out of Jolo for good if we can crush their armies. Thoughts, opinions, comments, concerns, questions?
All of the above.
Okay,
Well, I
please.
know that we can certainly rally people, get their spirits up, and lead the way.
Well, we have amassed quite the army in our last few months together.
Perhaps it would be.
Okay, 3 people try talking there. Someone go first.
Perhaps it would be wise to send a small scouting party forward in advance of our larger forces, so we have a better idea of exactly what we'd be facing.
And where they'd be coming from.
Well, our spies have told us that they are going to be coming from the west side and trying to push their way straight to the capital. They wish for none of the funny business. They care not about any of the villages on the outskirts of our land. They wish to come straight here and crush us. I wish to meet them before they can and crush them first.
Yes, the most direct route might prove to be the most effective.
This would basically become our final battle, our last stand against the Ancient One's armies. If we prevail here, then we will be able to assist the rest of the world. Maybe journey on over to Hito and help them over there. This may be the most important battle in the history of our world.
Well, we must that everyone's well equipped and march to battle.
Yes. I will rely on you all to rally the troops. I will begin gathering supplies and weaponry for our army. We will meet back here in 3 days. Best of luck to you all.
Indeed.
And with that, she kind of dismisses you all as she turns and begins leaving through her back entrance.
Shut up.
You are so immature. She can't leave through her own butt. God.
Hey, she's a magically divine being.
No, she has a back porch door. And you all are left around the meeting table alone.
Okay. So is there like an armory or anything here?
Not in this room, but yes.
In the city?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to head there and see if I can potentially get some better armor.
Oh God, yes.
Yep, they have been working hard on armor for each of you, actually. Armor that kind of
Ooh.
fits each of your styles the past few months. You each receive +2 of whatever armor you're wearing.
Sweet.
Kick ass.
How would we modify that?
Just find whatever armor you're wearing in the
Zeph, you primarily use a scimitar, right?
What happened?
Did you hear me?
No, I did not. I lost you for a second.
Oh, I said you primarily use a scimitar, right?
What do I use? Hold on, let me look.
As your
I actually
melee
never.
weapon?
Yeah. If I use it, that's what I would use.
Okay, you are gifted. The older orc who you all have become quite familiar with, his name is Rodney. He is in charge of this blacksmith. Still alive, by the way. Has not died as you've ordered.
Probably go up to him. You're not dead yet?
And he comes out and he says, "Oh, dear Zeph, it's been so long since I've seen you. I have something special. Ordered from Queen Liliana herself. It's taken us almost 2 whole months of mining and crafting to make you this sword. I hope you use it well."
Oh, yeah.
And he pulls out a beautiful scimitar. Its casing, or around its casing, is metallic vines that you can kind of. And when you pull the scimitar out, it lights ablaze as you get a +1 flaming scimitar.
Nice.
In the middle of the hilt of this silver blade is a large ruby that you can kind of assume this fire magic is stored in.
This is really beautiful. You guys outdid yourselves.
It is meant to mark our general on the battlefield. Use it well.
I will do my best. Thank you.
And he lets out a bow and then goes back to yelling at people. No, you! The sword does not go there! They obviously go over this way! And walks off hobbling and yelling.
Jimothy, we need to go find people to rally.
Oh, dear miss, I don't believe that'll be too hard. The people generally rally behind you.
True, but you make the most noise.
Oh, you're right. Let us go outside, and I will call loudly to all the armies around us, and they shall come.
I'm gonna go around casting motivational speech as I sing and dance and call people to arms.
Yeah, and 3 days later, you all find yourself with the might of Jolo's armies coming together before you. With a mixture of all sorts of different beings. You have, though not many, a few humans, elves, ogres, orcs, elemental beings, some sort of insect beings, centaurs, other things where you can't name. You have a vast army ahead of you, thousands upon thousands of monsters, all equipped with armors and different weaponry. And you recognize almost every person in this army as, maybe not by name, but you have been there. You've helped liberate these people from the Ancient One. They trust you completely.
This will be the greatest show of our lifetime, Cosmo.
and you all stand on top of a hill. Behind you, well, the five of you are facing the army. Behind them sits the capital that you all have been so diligently building. And ahead of you lies a battlefield.
Well, don't everybody all run at once.
Well, we're waiting for some sort of motivational speech from someone.
I will give my motivational speech.
Okay, give it.
Fourscore and 7 years ago.
Wrong speech.
Oh, sorry. I flipped through my note cards.
What is a score?
20.
Sorry, not the time. Not the time, sorry.
I can do the Braveheart speech.
Everyone's looking up at Zeph right now.
Yes.
By the way, you all get +5 temporary hit points.
Woo!
And Zeph, you look the most impressive atop this atop this hill. With your friends to your side, you have this beautiful gleaming fire scimitar attached to your hip,
Towering over everyone.
Yeah,
Literally.
you look like a mighty general as you overlook your army of creatures sitting here trying to free their nation from the Ancient One.
All right. I'm totally gonna rip this off from something else. Run and you'll live, at least for a while, and dying in your beds many years from now would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom? That's what I'm gonna say.
As soon
You
as she's
say
done,
that-
Cosmo immediately starts cheering.
And the army cheers in. Just, yeah! Zeph! And everyone is loudly cheering for you. You feel an arm on your a hand on your shoulder, and you turn to see Liliana give you a small smile, and she says, "That was awkward, as you are, but that is what they needed. Come,
It was okay.
it is time for
good.
battle."
Oh God.
And she turns and begins, and the army begins following you all as you walk for the next few hours. And yeah, unless let's get some role playing. What are you guys doing in these few hours before battle? What is going through your minds? Who are you talking to? What are you talking about? Break it down.
I would imagine Cosmo is just like sitting, jotting down.
You're sitting while you are walking to battle.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, somebody carry me.
He's riding on my back.
Yeah, Cosmo's still probably just like jotting down notes of everything that's happened over the past few months, just so he can like try to sort through it all later and like write his play.
Okay, Wanda, what are you doing?
I am probably playing my bagpipes in sort of a cheery, upbeat marching tune.
Okay, Arden, what are you doing?
I'm going to be very stoically just marching along, bow drawn.
Baron?
I am looking over my gun, making sure it's working. I'm thinking, how did I get myself into this mess?
Zeph?
Zeph for the first while was like, that was so stupid. Why did I say that? That was stupid. And then she's gonna go find the Forgotten One again. Unless he's not there.
No, he is most certainly there, and he's kind of walking off to the side of the army. And he looks at you and he says, "How can I help you?"
What is the rest of my old group doing? Do you know?
They have been growing on their own.
And I'm supposed to go back to them, right? I can't stay here.
Eventually, yes.
Right. Uh. Okay. I mean, we're gonna be in this fight. Are you just gonna stand off to the side like normal?
I will observe. Remember what shouldn't be forgotten.
Have you ever paid a visit to my village? Because they would like you a lot. You
I've
should go.
never paid a visit anywhere. No one remembers
You should.
me.
I mean, I will. I think. Unless you make me forget about you.
I can make no one do anything.
Well, looks like someone is gonna remember the forgotten one. I guess you can't be really forgotten after that, can you?
He gives you a small smile and he says, I guess not.
I think we need to give you a new name.
Call me what you will. I will answer.
Eugene.
Ooh. No, yeah. You're gonna be Eugene now.
Eugene it is. I like it. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. When this is all done and we've freed the rest of Jolo, and if I have time, I'll take you to my village. They'll like you. You'll like them, I think. I don't know. I didn't really like them, so you might not like them.
He gives you a small nod, and kind of just goes back to looking over the army.
Yeah, fair.
You're gonna take him back to meet your parents?
Spicy.
My parents.
This is escalating quickly. Like, this is serious.
It's been 2 months.
Zeph's parents are dead.
As
I
Zeph
mean-
walks away from the Ancient One, Mr. Owl comes and lands on your shoulder again. He kind of was flying around the army surveying.
Timothy!
Oh, hello, man. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
You know, we're going off to war.
What word did you learn today?
I don't know. Teach me a new word, ma'am.
Profane.
Profane.
Profane? What does profane mean?
Why don't you have Cosmo sing to you what profane means?
And he begins flying away. Cosmo! Cosmo, you must teach me a new word!
Okay.
You hear him singing or saying that as he flies off. And you are now left on your own to the side of the army, watching them march by you.
Yeah.
Most of them don't really pay you a second thought. Some smile or wave at you. You recognize most of them, as I said.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do it like a once over, make sure they're all battle prepared, making helmets on, armor's tight, that whole thing. Making sure they're ready for war.
And the army looks as ready as a ragtag makeshift army can.
I'll smile and then go join the rest of the crazy ragtag. People are fans of us people.
You do, and Mr. Jimothy is up next to Cosmo. Cosmo, profane, teach me!
Okay.
And as Cosmo begins explaining, Liliana looks at you, Zeph, says, well, are you prepared?
I don't think anyone's ever prepared until something happens, but I'm as ready as I can be.
Good. Soon you will be reunited with your party. They should be going about their tests soon.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to find somebody here in this area.
Find somebody? Who are you to find?
Someone named Jihas.
Jihas.
Yeah, I believe she was meant to be in the forests here.
Well, maybe after this battle we can help you find her. What was your goal to finding her?
Gaia kind of pissed me off, and I completely forgot why she said I needed to find him.
It was Gaia who sent you. Got you.
Yeah, me and Gaia apparently, both nature people did not like her one bit. I thought she was a bitch.
I can understand that. My cousin can be not the greatest.
Yeah. I was respectful though, because Titan nature, you probably could flick her finger and I'd die. But yeah, don't think we got off onto the right foot then. But I mean, not everybody can get along with everybody, so.
Do you know who Jihas is?
Oh, I think they said she was the goddess of nature, or of the harvest.
Yes, she once had a temple right around where we were going to be doing battle soon.
Oh, wow. That's a coincidence.
Well, that is about where we split the continent. We've taken over most of Grimm's domain, and we've taken over most of the marshes. All that's left is the grasslands to the west, and Jola will be ours.
Well, if we survive this battle, or I survive this battle, then I'll go find her temple.
That sounds good.
And when we're done, you're just going to
Continue
keep
ruling
on.
my people.
Yeah.
As I have done for millennia.
Ever feel like retiring?
There is no retiring when you are tied to them by fate, dear Zeph. You will learn this coming soon.
I was kind of meaning it as a joke, but that felt really bad. That was a bad joke.
Yeah, you're not very good at sarcasm, Zeph.
Nope. No, I'm not. I'm learning. I can now hug somebody.
I am proud of you, Zeph. And as she says that, you all reach the top of a hill, and in front of you is a loud bang outside my home. Hope that's nothing important. You all reach the top of the hill, and in front of you is a gigantic, almost endless grassland. And on the other side of this grassland stands another army of. Well, from here you can't see anything but the gleam of the sun off their armor. And standing in front of them, riding a gigantic skeleton horse with flaming mane, or a black flaming mane, is a hooded figure. And he raises two fingers and he touches his throat, and you can feel the magic amplifying off of him. And even though he's hundreds of meters away, you hear his voice clear as day. Give up now, before I have to end all of you.
No, I don't think I will.
So be it. And his fingers leave his throat and points forward, and the army begins charging. And behind Zeph, the rest of the army, or the rest of Jero's army, charges with her. And they meet in the middle. And Zeph, you get the first look at these warriors who are fighting, and they are armored skeletons.
Ew, undead.
Yes. And you begin cutting through them like they're nothing, with your scimitar. The fire of your scimitar lighting their bones ablaze, chopping them down one after another. And as this fighting goes on, you realize you have different allies next to you at different moments. At one time, Wanda and Cosmo are blasting spells and giving out motivational speeches. Another time, you look to your right and you see Arden fighting alongside Mr. Owl as they blast through the armies. Liliana is eventually next to you, summoning her own undead zombies as they clash with the skeletons. But this army seems never ending. On both sides, this fighting seems to be going on for hours upon hours, even though you know it's only been at most half an hour. and you begin slowly tiring. Until eventually there's nothing left in front of you, except for the army seem to have diverged around you, leaving a gigantic circle. And standing before you is a cloaked figure.
Behind me?
Or in front of you, I'm sorry.
Oh, in front?
of you, yeah.
And may I ask the name of the person that's about to die?
He lets out a dark chuckle and he says, it's adorable that you think you can kill me.
Didn't say I was going to kill you.
I am the Archbishop of Wrath. We are here to put down these armies and end you once and for all. It was foolish of the Ancient One to think that he could take control of these people without a fight. And it worked for a little while, but not long enough. He is said to be to end you all.
Well, look, 'cause I think we're winning.
So you say. So you say. One moment, why do I only have 4 of you? Who am I missing?
I am underneath one of them.
Kinky.
Nope.
Oh my.
Did I die?
Oh no, there's 5. There's 5. Hold on.
You're still riding on my back.
The cloaked figure takes his cloak and throws it off him, revealing a man with long brown hair in silver armor, and on his in his hand is a long silver blade. He looks at you all and smiles, and suddenly the 5 of you are together on the battlefield. You'll have to tell me all of your max health real quick, because I haven't checked since you've leveled up. Really? Arden, what's your max health? You're the only one who can't change your own health. Arden.
104 plus the 5, so 109.
Damn, you have a lot of health. Yeah, sure. And you all, the 5 of you find yourselves together in this circle as the armies clash around you. And the Archbishop of Wrath stands before you. And I need you all to roll for initiative. Oh.
20.
20 for Arden. 7.
Did we ever figure out what these archbishops are? Are they people? Like,
You have no idea.
Hmm.
9.
I have an 11.
You got an 11? Sure.
You did, yeah.
You know you can... Baron got a 7. Wanda got a 19. You can add your modifier in, you know that, right?
I have no idea how.
You go to Advanced Dice Roller.
Oh. Okay.
And then
I'll
you
do
can
that from now.
adjust from there.
Or you could
26.
use the one for D&D Beyond and type it in.
Well, I was trying to do it on Beyond, but it wouldn't roll. Shit. Roll.
Alright, so the Archbishop gets to go first. I give him... Boop. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Damn. How long have we been playing D&D for this session? 34 minutes. That's how long it took my dog to destroy her bone. Oh, glutton you. Anyways. The Archbishop's going to flash forward, or step forward, but already be on you, Zeph, and he's going to raise his blade and attempt to strike down on you. And as he does, the blade glitters in the sunlight, and you can see many magical runes encrusted on it. He's going to roll a non-nat 20 to hit.
Epic.
And as he brings his blade down on you, you see one of the runes light up. and lightning courses through the blade as it hits you. So you are going to take 13 piercing damage
Okay.
and 4 lightning damage as the lightning courses through your body.
Weak.
He's then going to
Did everybody remember to put in their 5 temporary hit points I gave them?
Now.
How do you spell skeleton? Alright, we'll do this. I can't spell today. That'll do. He then raises his hand, and 4 skeletons pop up behind him. And with that, Wanda, it's your turn.
Oh. And he's still right in front of Zeph?
Yep.
Okay.
4 skeleton knights behind you.
Wait, what was that bit? The skeleton knights? They're back. They're
4
okay.
of them, yeah. Kind of hard to see in the grass.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
There are 4 red dots behind him.
No, not the red dots.
They're not a tabaxi, it's fine.
Yeah, only one of us has cause for concern on the red dots.
Is it the person that can't see the screen?
Yes.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
convenient.
Can you sit for me? Sit.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Who are you targeting?
This one.
Our Archbishop.
Archbishop of Wrath. Yeah.
Yep. He's going to make a wisdom saving throw, and he's going to nat 1. Go for it.
Heck yeah. So, that... $21 damage.
Yeah, he will
Woo.
definitely take 21 damage.
And he has to use his reaction to flee.
His full movement.
Yeah.
Okay, Wanda, you got any for a bonus action?
I'm looking.
She's looking.
I'm looking.
She's looking.
Does anybody want a bardic inspiration?
Going once.
Anybody?
Going twice. Sold to nobody. All right, Baron, it's your turn.
I'm gonna start backing up. Go ahead and start casting mirror image
Which one's Baron?
for the 94.
Okay. Yeah, you can move yourself. Go for it.
Yep. And then I'm gonna just do mirror image, and then as my bonus, do my crimson right, so that D6.
Sure. Roll yourself d6 damage. Yeah, you take 4 damage from using this.
And then what are the space blocks? 5.
Yep, 5. And there are
Just
many of you.
right
You
back.
back all the way up. Arden, what you got?
I'm going to get an appropriate distance away. Whatever that
Involve
means.
disengaging, good sir. As he is next to you for an attack of opportunity.
Did he not move his
Reaction.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
He's supposed to move back from me after I attack him.
I thought that was on his turn. My bad. Okay, never mind. He's back here.
No, it's part of the Dissonant Whispers.
My B. I thought it was on his turn. Never mind. Yeah, Arden, do your thing. Do whatever you want.
Okay, so being as I can't see the screen,
How far back do you want to move?
yes. How far back is 150 feet?
You gonna take like the next 4 rounds?
There you go.
No, I was just gonna
There's the
use
screen.
my.
There's an army
I can
around
do-
you. You cannot go much farther back in the screen itself, as there's armies fighting around you.
Okay, well, I can use my feline agility to move 60
Okay,
without
you were here
provoking
originally.
an attack of opportunity. So, distance, please.
You can only move 50 feet back before you hit
Okay.
armies. So there you go. You move 50 feet back.
And then I'm going to bow and arrow his face profusely.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Or at least I'm going to make a solid attempt at it. Nifty, nifty. Does a 17 hit?
No, it does not.
Didn't think so. How about a 26?
That one does, yeah.
Okay then, good. We're in business.
Business is being had.
Yay. That was kind of sad. We're gonna do 7 damage.
Oof, never mind. Business is not being had.
Business is being negotiated.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn. I'm actually kind of curious. Oh wait, fighters don't pick up their 3rd attack until like 12th level, don't they?
I think it's 11th.
Is it 11?
Regardless,
Okay.
you're 10th.
Yeah,
At
I
the
just
end
got
of
my
your
2,
turn,
that's
you're
fine.
going to hear a loud laugh. And from the sky, the gambler is going to appear. Our Archbishop of Greed. He says, oh, you all thought you could start without me, huh? I went easy on you last time. Let's get this party started.
It was a hell of a gamble.
Zeph, you're up.
For my bonus action, I am going to transform into an earth elemental. Or not earth, air elemental.
You are, in fact, an air elemental now.
And I'm going to move up to this dude.
Yep.
And give me one moment.
One Mississippi.
Oh, just patience.
You said a moment. I gave you a moment.
All right, and then I'm gonna make 2 slam attacks against him.
Let's go ahead and hit. Roll to hit.
For this. All right, give me a second. Where's the dice?
One
rollers?
Mississippi.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Roll. 21.
Does not hit.
And okay, then that doesn't.
You
Damn.
tried slam twice, but he kind of nimbly dodges to the side each time.
I'm just gonna blow air in his direction.
You do so. Cosmo, you're up. As you
Okay.
face down 4 skeletons and 2 archbishops.
Okay. How do I get like the distance thing?
It is the circle with 3 little etched lines in it. Now you can just click on that and it tells you distances.
Okay.
Roll it down. I already gave you a bone. Hush. Go.
So from here,
Yep.
I am going to cast Agonizar Scorcher.
You're gonna have to read me that one. Link it in the
I need them to make a dex save. So it'd be this
Who is-
guy,
Who is included in this?
this guy, and this guy.
All right. Za the skeleton. 3.
That is a fail.
Our archbishop. 8.
That is a fail. So they will take 3d8 fire damage. So,
The skeleton is dead.
13. And then 5, 10, I'm going to back up to there.
All right. It is now the other tide's turn to go. We're going to start with our Archbishop of Wrath, who is once again going to try and strike Zeph as they have engaged in 1v1.
Bring it.
$20.
Yeah, that hits.
Hey, sit. Thank you. That's why you sit. So his actual attack is going to do 17 damage.
So I take half damage now.
And then 2 of his runes are going to activate. One of ice and one of lightning as they wrap around.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. What is...
9.
9. Thank you.
Then you're going to take 6 lightning, 4 ice damage.
So 3 lightning.
Does air elemental just take half of everything?
No, so lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, I take half damage.
Is it bludgeoning, piercing from non-magical sources?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah, this is
That's
very
full
much a
damage.
magical source.
Never mind. I'm reading. Alright, so 17, but then 3 lightning and 4
ice. Yep.
That's fine. That's...
Our skeletons are going to come down here on Cosmo.
Oh no.
Nope. 20 will hit you. Does a 17 hit you?
17 just meets.
Yep, so they'll have 2 hits on you.
Okay.
And you'll take 12 damage from those 2 hits.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, your skeletons, my friend. And then our Archpiece of Greed. Oh, y'all are getting started without me. I see you're all alone over here, little miss. Want to play a game?
Ooh, what kind of game do you have?
He pulls out 2 die. He says, how much you want to bet?
Five.
5 hit points.
Mhm.
Alright, you will take 5 damage. Oh, nope. That's not what we want. What's your max HP? 63?
It's 63.
He will match your bet and give 5 hit points. Roll a d6.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
He rolled a 3. You gotta beat a 3.
Uh-oh.
You both
Stalemate.
take 20 points of damage.
Ouch.
Oh, little lady. Looks like neither of us were lucky there. Let's keep on playing. And it's your turn, Wanda.
Okay. I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
Yeah, that's wisdom, right?
Yes.
$29.
Ooh. So,
So you will be taking half damage from that.
yes.
So 9
17.
damage. Oh, little lady, don't you start whispering in my head. Let's see what happens. Baron, you're up.
I'm going to go ahead and keep pacing out using the space we got here.
Yep.
As I'm backing up, I'm going to go ahead and toss Hex on the armored dude in the back.
Wrath.
Yeah, Wrath.
Wrath is done to been hexed.
Um,
I'm gonna
Zeph, do you ever prefer a saving throw for him to suck on?
That is completely up to you guys. I'm gonna put a purple dot on them for hex.
Con or Dex.
Dex.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on Dex.
Sure, you do an extra d6 to him as well.
Ooh.
Oh, when I hit him, even with a non-damaging spell? Oh, that's right. No, you're saying with that. All right, and with that being said, 5, 6, 7, keep moving out of range, and then finish my movement, load the gun, and I'll probably pop a couple rounds on Wrath.
Yeah, roll to hit.
So, actions plus 10 to hit. I rolled the 2 hits for both attacks.
Sure.
21,
No go.
26.
Yes go.
Okay. And then we'll go ahead and roll damage on that. That's a d12 plus 4. And I'll roll the 2d6s for the hex damage and the damage from my right.
Yep.
Seven.
7 plus
Oh no, 7 and then 5 and then
12,
3.
15. He takes 15 total damage here.
Yep.
And Arden, you're up.
Alrighty then. I'm going to go ahead and continue said attack.
Who are you aiming at? You have many new targets now.
I'm gonna go after Greed. Why not?
Alright, yeah, roll to hit.
Alrighty then. Does a 28 hit?
Yes.
He'll be taking 4 damage.
Big ooks.
Yeah, rolled a 1 on.
Okay, your second attack.
That is going to be a 31.
Surprisingly enough, hits.
Yeah,
Your damage?
10. That one was good.
Alright. Zeph.
I need Rat to make a dexterity saving throw.
We're doing this at disadvantage, yes?
You're disadvantage, yeah.
21.
Alright.
Jesus.
So you're not thrown to take damage. Give me a second.
I did what I could, Zeph. I did what I could.
He tried his
That's
darndest.
all good. This one. God damn, that's not what I meant to do.
Good thing you got that out the way now. What are you rolling for, ma'am? You haven't rolled to hit yet.
I'm doing an ability called Whirlwind, so I'm damaging him with my tornado-like body. That's why he made a saving throw.
Sure, he'll take 15 damage.
Yeah, 15 damage, and he doesn't get thrown into his compatriots.
Well, he has no compatriots near him, but Cosmo.
Okay. So, let me read this real quick.
You got 3 skeletons on you, 2 archbishops, and an entire
partridge
army
in a pear
surrounding
tree?
you. Huh?
Okay.
And a partridge in a pear tree?
Yes.
I'm going to step back to there.
You will get 3 opportunity attacks against you.
That is okay.
All right.
Miss, hit.
What did I roll for them? I think it was this one. Miss. Oh, wait, nope, wrong one. Hold on. That one doesn't count. That 22 hits, 4 misses, so he'll get 1 attack on you.
He's a prophet. It's a miss hit.
He'll take 6 damage from that.
Okay.
You keep backing up there?
Nope. That's all the room that I need for now. And then, going to target this guy right here.
Sure. With what?
And I'm casting Cloud of Daggers, so I need all 3 of them to make dex saves.
We got a 4, a 12, and a 14.
All 3 of them fail.
Sure, roll that damage.
Delicious dagger cloud.
Roll that damage.
Boom.
Yeah, you've killed 3 skeletons in 1 hit.
Okay.
Tristan, if you could do me a favor, give me 2 dots by my guy. I'm gonna forget my mirror image when it comes up.
You have 3 dots, actually, sir.
And then as a bonus action,
Yep.
I'm going to give Wanda 1 Bardic Inspiration, which is now a 1d8.
Okay.
Yay.
Thera. Yeah, it's now the Archbishop's turns. A giant 8-foot tall owl is going to come in and fly by you, Zeph, and attempt to dive bomb our Archbishop here.
Yeah, get him.
He is going to fail, sadly,
Aw,
but he
That's
tried.
good try, buddy.
Our Archbishop is now going to try and hit you, Zeph, with his blade. 28. Damn.
Yeah, that hit.
He is not
Yeah.
missing you.
Nope,
He is focused.
that's okay.
So we got 2d8. So 14 stabby stab damage.
Okay.
And seeing the lightning rune not work, he switches to ice and fire, and he's going to hit you with those 2 runes.
Ow.
So you'll take 2 fire, 3 ice.
Okay.
All right, and our other Archbishop is still on Wanda. He says, little lady, time for gambling's over. And he's going to pull out a giant malicious blade with skeletal bones as the hilt, and what are you holding your what part of the horde handle? What is that called on the sword? Hilt, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and a giant 2-foot long blade comes out, and he's going to try and stab down on you with it. It's a big old great sword attack. 14 to hit. He's not going to succeed.
Ha.
And then he's going to try and hit you again. 13 to hit. He's not going to succeed. His turn is over. Wanda, the okayest. You're up. By the way, there is still a battle raging around you guys, as you see allies and enemies alike being taken down every second that you spend fighting these archbishops.
Okay. Then I am going to go ahead and enter rage mode.
Yeah, you are in a rage.
Okay, and I'm going to attack him with my longsword.
Roll to hit.
See.
He's going to roll to parry. And he will. He's going to, as you go to strike him, he's going to dodge to the side and use his sword and hit the hilt of his sword against your hand, causing your sword to go flying from the momentum, and you have been disarmed. And he gives you a big old nasty smile. He says, "Oh, come on, little lady. Not all gambles are worth it." Now Wanda is silent.
What?
You're supposed to respond and do something else. Still your turn. You just been
I know. I'm
disarmed.
seeing. I'm seeing what other weapons I have. Well,
Your sword, by the way, has gone flying about 15 feet to the right, so it's now here on this square. And you know what? I can mark it. Sword. Give me a blade!
Chink.
There's your blade.
so that's 15 feet. So
That's what I said.
I can run back there.
You
My
most certainly
movement
can
speed is-
disengage.
Shoot. I think all I can do right now, because I do have a second attack, is ram.
Alright, use those little satyr horns of yours and ram them.
I'm
Aim
like,
for the groin.
I'm chomping my feet on the ground and bending forward.
This sounds pretty correct for a raging satyr. Sword gets disarmed. Fuck it, ram.
I mean, I'm pretty short, and he's like 7 foot.
Yeah,
I'm crotch height.
yeah. Roll to hit. As you lower your head, he's gonna see what you're doing, and he's going to grab you by the horns, lift you up, and slam you on the ground.
Oh, buddy.
You're gonna take 6 damage, bludgeoning, so you'll have that to take 3, as you are now knocked prone by your poor roll. It's not an at once, so nothing horrible is happening, but it was not a great roll trying to ram him in your rage. Varen, you just watched your teammate get slammed to the ground by this archbishop, and her sword has been disarmed. Everything she tried doing that round did not work out.
Yeah. Let's see if I've got 35 feet. How many squares is that? That's 7.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You have gotten to her blade.
What would it take? An action or a bonus action to toss that blade back?
That would take your action. And you have to make me a check.
If
Yeah.
you fail, I get stabbed.
I'm going to try to toss her blade back by her. Let's start with that. What's your check for me?
Yeah, that makes that an athletic check. How well can you
Okay.
aim this blade?
+3. Time to impale my teammate.
I want to see blood.
I always knew it would end like this.
You know,
I didn't impale her.
You didn't do too hot though. I need to move you so I can. Oh, I can grab the blade. The blade goes flying over this way, as your aim is not the best, but it's in her general direction.
Does she get disengage damage if she tries to move around the target without breaking the 5-foot distance?
No, but she's prone right now. She just got slammed to the ground.
Yeah. All right.
But you know,
I will
He's
all.
not
she can get
wearing
to it now.
like a.
It takes half your movement speed to stand up, so you can I think you have enough movement speed to get up and grab your blade and attack again. So you were.
Okay, I'm gonna
successful
try
at the
this.
end.
I'm gonna try this thing, except I don't know what my dice is for level 10.
I don't know what this thing is. The
That thing.
Celestial. You can expend a use of your Blood Maledict feature as a bonus action to heal one creature you see within 60 feet of you. They gain a number of hit points equal to 1 roll of your Hemocraft die. What's your Hemocraft die?
That's what I'm looking for. It gets.
Probably a D8, I'm guessing.
What's that?
It's probably a D8 if I had to guess, but I'm not 100% sure.
There it is. 1d4. Level 10. It's a d6.
So yeah, roll a D6 and you'll heal her by 3, or plus that, or plus 3. All right. Yeah. Wanda, you
Just
get
know I
7 HP.
tried.
7 HP.
Just know I
Wanda.
tried.
Hey, at least you got 1 on that instead of your throwing of the blade. Arden, what you got?
Fuck you! I'm going to unload.
Unload? Who are you unloading on?
Same target.
Yep.
So going once. That is going to be 27 to hit.
Yep, that's good. Just roll to hit twice
And-
real quick.
Okay. That's going to be a 30 to hit.
Yep. Now roll your damage twice.
And that is 6. An additional 6, so 12 total.
Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot another one.
Do it all again. Yep.
26.
That'll hit.
And 16,
Does
so
not hit.
27.
Oh, that'll hit.
Yeah, no, I add my bonus. Sorry. And then that'll end up. Oh, you motherfucker! It literally rolled over from an 8 to 2 on a 1d8. So 5 and 4. Cool. So 9.
Yep. Zeph, you're up.
All right. Let me quickly roll a d5 and see if I get my ability or d6. Ooh, I do get it back, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna make 2 more or attempt to make 2 more slam attacks against him.
Roll to hit.
All right. D20. 1, 8. Wow.
Nope.
Ow! Roll 20. You're failing me
You
so
slam
bad.
down 2 more times and fail. Cosmo, you're up.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to cast Bestow Curse on him. I need a wisdom save.
25.
Yeah, that's a success.
Turns out when you're greedy and you want all the knowledge, you're pretty wise.
Okay, okay. As my bonus action, I'm going to use Mantle of Majesty.
Sure.
Once per long rest as a bonus action, you cast Command without expending a spell slot. For 1 minute or until concentration ends, you can cast Command as a bonus action each of your turns. Without expending a spell slot, creatures charmed automatically fail saving throws against the command you cast with this feature.
Alright. Next turn you can
So-
command.
Starting this turn, it's a bonus action. I cast Command, and then
You
I
ever
can do
used
that.
your bonus action to use this, haven't you?
No, I'm using it now. Because I did
so
my movement.
You used your action to cast Bestow Curse, your bonus action to use your mantle, right?
Yeah, the Mantle of Majesty allows me to cast Command.
As a bonus action. On
Yeah.
your next turn. You've already used your bonus action.
No.
No,
Casting
that is
Command
the bonus.
is the Mantle of Majesty.
Oh, I understand now. Okay, command.
Then I'm going to command him, Grade, to grovel.
Is there a saving throw for this or not?
I would need to look up the spell command.
I'm pretty sure it's a wisdom, but I'm not 100%.
I got a D&D Beyond up. Give me a second.
Give us some deets for command.
As you command. Get it?
I get it.
Oh,
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Hey, look, I already have that pulled up. Nat
Oh,
one.
that is a fail. So on his next turn, he has to grovel.
Alright. Well, it is now Wrath's turn. And he's going to look around the battlefield and he's going to say, or he's going to kind of growl to himself. He's like, I am tired of these games. And he's going to take his sword and plunge it into his own stomach. And where you would expect blood to begin seeping out of this wound, instead a black ooze begins filling from his wound.
I'm having corn flashbacks.
And this black ooze slowly but surely leaves his body. And I need to get
Is Wrath really Venom?
And
Somebody
from his,
get the ShamWow.
from his body appears a gigantic black figure.
Whoa, I don't like that.
And almost instantly, all fighting stops and turns to this black figure. Who is strumming a guitar? Immediately stops.
It's a toothpick.
Ah, a toothpick was making guitar sound. Interesting. Anyways, this black figure first is going to point at Cosmo. And without saying a word, Cosmo's heart stops beating.
I'm seeing a pattern with my characters here.
Okay, last time you failed to throw. This time, just go with it. And this black ooze begins filling out of Cosmo's mouth and nose. And soon it begins doing this to everyone in the army on your side. Arden, the same black ooze begins coming out of you and Wanda and Varen. Until Zeph, you're the only one left who seems to be unaffected by this.
I'm going to go with Indomitable.
And this black figure turns to you, Zeph, and looks you in the eyes, and he says, "This is what happens when you oppose me. No one can live through my wrath."
Make a gamble.
And he's going to point his finger at you, Zeph. And it's almost in slow motion. You see this black ooze shoot out his finger, aimed directly at you. And just before it hits, Liliana jumps in the way and takes this through her heart. And falls to the ground as the black ooze begins taking her over. Mr. Owl comes. Oh, no, that's not Mr. Owl. I need Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl comes and shrinks himself and lands on your shoulder. And Liliana points at you. She says, "You must live." And a bright flash of light engulfs you, just as it did once before, as your teammates were fighting in a thunderstorm. And you are teleported away from the battle. As the Ancient One slowly begins massacring all of your friends.
My friend. Bring me back! No!
As a bright flash of light clears away, you stand on a hill overlooking a familiar city of Gregoritus. But instead of the joy and happiness of the city that you once saw, it is instead engulfed in flames, and all you hear are the screams of people being murdered.
What?
And that is where we will end today's session. Thanks for watching,
broke
YouTube.
my heart, Tristan. You broke
Do
my
not
heart.
want.
Have a good night, YouTube. Thanks for watching episode 17. Say bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube.